We keep running up against the brick wall. Have you experienced that? Where you're trying to make a change, but it never happens. Why? Because your internal associations about pain and pleasure haven't changed. In other words, you keep thinking, if I do this, it's going to mean a ton of pain. And so you stop short. I mean, a classic example is in relationships. That feeling of oneness. Then they get in a relationship and they say, I don't want to be in a relationship. Right? All of a sudden they begin to think relationship means pain. Or worse. They think a relationship is the most incredible thing in the world. They love this person.
Good morning. Good morning. Woke up at a 171.75 today, which means I'm coming back down to where I want to start my bulk at. I want to start my bulk at a 170. 170. Whenever I hit that, that is when I will officially start my bulk. And nothing will change. Nothing will change. My food intake will not change hardly at all. Right now, I'm at 500 carb, 65 to 85 fat, and about 145 to 165 protein. Yesterday I hit about 505 carb, 80 fat, and I think 155 protein. And yeah, my weight is coming back down because I'm not binge eating like I did that first weekend. I want it to come down to 170, and then I'm going to start my bulk. But good morning, guys. Got some toast with some sugar-free syrup and some pumpkin spice coffee. If you guys have not tried this creamer, it is seasonal. It is amazing. Sugar-free, fat-free pumpkin spice. It is life. 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs. Same as all the other Coffee Mate sugar-free, fat-free creamers that I use. I use this one. Also use this one. Same macros. 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs. Also use this one, which is not bad at all. And I don't think I have any right now, but Italian sweet cream is the one that I've been using for the absolute longest. But they're all 1 gram of fat and 2 carbs. But anyways, I'm going to go eat my breakfast, go listen to more Tony Robbins, and enjoy my morning. I'll see you guys in a bit. Sorry guys, I'm done with all the work that I wanted to do before the gym. About to take my pre-workout, but I wanted to ask you guys a question real quick before I went ahead and did that. So as you know, Alpha 100 is out. I wanted to ask you guys, what are you specifically looking for in a program? Are you looking for powerlifting, for bodybuilding, for macros, for progression? All that stuff's in there. It's powerlifting, it's bodybuilding, it's a progression scheme, it's a workout schedule, day by day, week by week, month by month, cardio progression, powerlifting progression, bodybuilding progression, macro progression. You learn how to count macros, you learn how to change macros up and down depending on if you're wanting to gain muscle or shred down and lose fat. You learn all that stuff. You learn how to budget the lifestyle, like bulking on a budget. You learn how to save money bulking on a budget. You learn what foods to get for cutting and how to structure your meals throughout the day to stay most satiated. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, what Alpha 100 is. It not only is a 100-day program, but it's a 100-day program that teaches you how to program your powerlifting, how to program your bodybuilding, how to program progression over weeks, how to program your macros to cut fat or to build muscle, how to budget your bulking food, how to get the right foods for yourself for dieting, how to structure your meals to stay the most satiated. All that stuff's in the program, guys. But one thing I want to ask, for a program like that, what would you want to pay for it? What would you want to pay for it? The program has been lightly launched. We haven't fully launched it out yet, so we're not marketing it yet. We just announced that it was done, that you can go look at it. What would you guys personally want to pay for it? I'm asking if you guys want to respond in the description box. We're taking everything into account right now. We're still making small adjustments. Basically, the beta is out right now, and the full program, like the inner of the program, is not really going to change. Just the marketing. We're playing around with the price, different stuff like that, trying to make sense of everything. We want to provide the best product possible. I want to be as transparent as possible with everything, which is why I'm just telling you guys this and not just saying, well, we're working on the program and it's done or it's here or there. this is what's going on. I'm being 100% honest, 100% transparent with you guys. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Oh, and hashtag gains. A couple of days ago, I spent the initial $600 to get the cover art and the formatting started. So the formatting and the cover art should be done in anywhere from 12 to 14 days from what the cover art and formatting company said. So I'm looking to have hashtag gains out on the market on Amazon Kindle and on CreateSpace, which is also on Amazon, in the next month. That's about what I'm looking at, guys. And one thing I'll say with that is the book is going to be fully priced at $10 as ebook, and as paperback probably around $15. Now for you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it out there for $1 for you guys, the ebook version. I can't do that to the paperback. I don't really get to decide the cost on paperback, but I can place the ebook at whatever I want to for however long. So for you guys only, I'm going to have an ebook for $1. And it's a 450 page book with everything about nutrition that I've learned over the past 10, 11 years, so I think it's worth $1. I think it's worth hundreds if not thousands of dollars because of what I've learned and what I've been able to put into that book. But you guys are my loyal supporters. You guys have been here since the beginning. So I want you guys to have the book for $1. And it also helps me out. The more downloads that I get, the more that Amazon will help promote my book. So you help me, I help you. We're a happy family. Anyways, I got this Black Stone Labs pre-workout sample. And I'm not a huge pre-workout guy. I usually just take C4 because it's really cheap. But I got a lot of samples when I was at the chess party at Hollywood Fit. I think this is the company that Hollywood's actually sponsored by, Cotton Candy, or the company's not Cotton Candy, but the product company is Black Stone Labs. It's Cotton Candy. Looks like a pretty cool little pre-workout. It's got caffeine. It's got some interesting stuff in it. A lot of good stimulants: beta-alanine, L-taurine, citrulline malate. Those are always good. The only thing that I'm always a little bit weary about in pre-workouts is Yohimbe or Yohimbe HCl or Yohimbe tree bark. Too much Yohimbe and I tend to get really bad workouts. My eyes get bloodshot. I get really bad headaches. My heart rate gets off the roof. So I'm going to try this. Let you guys know what I think. I'm attracted to the cotton candy flavor. But I don't like to be overstimulated. I don't like it. So hopefully there's not too much Yohimbe in this. Too much Yohimbe, too much beta-alanine, and you get really, really, really bad headaches because I'm guessing all the blood flows to your head. I don't know. Max tuning and pre-workout.
We're there.
Alright, taste test. Taste test on the Black Stone Labs cotton candy.
Sometimes we got individual pieces we can sell, or we can sell you the whole line. So it just kind of depends. Now, we'll tell you this, like, what we can't do typically is, let's just say this prequel line right here, I can't
Pretty
sell
good. It's got like a
this
sherbety
piece,
taste to
if
it.
that makes sense, because it is a complete circuit.
Right. It's strength and performance training.
Okay,
I like it.
one
I like it for pre-workout. I like it.
Like a LA Fitness or... Okay, good, good. Depending upon how much...
That would be really good, a little bit more concentrated. But I like it. I like it. I like it. I like
How
it.
many miles were you guys from here? Whatever's cheaper.
Guys, I love this book. And the subchapter that I was just reading, Elizabeth talks about how you shouldn't try to be perfect. So basically, she's just talking about the last book that she wrote, and I can't remember the name of it because I'm bad about things like that. But she wrote the book, and she was saying, I could spend all day telling you right now how many things I wanted to fix on that book, how many things are wrong with the characters, how many things are wrong on certain pages, where I messed up in the flow, where this went wrong, where I could have wrote this part of it better. She said I could sit here and I could tell you, I could spend all day telling you all the things that I did wrong, all the things that I could go back and fix. But I'm not. She said at the end of it, I sent the manuscript out to my early readers before the book was done, and they all said the same thing, that this one character wasn't complete, that they needed more. And she said, I could have rewritten the book, but to make that one character better, to solve the problem of that one character, would have had to write 50 to 70 more pages. And the book was already almost 700 pages. She was like, to have mercy on my readers, I wasn't going to make the book 770 pages long. So she just left it. And she says, that's basically the song that I sing. That's the motto that I go by. Not being perfect. Not being scripted. Not feeling like you have to work on this project and have to be perfect to put it out in the world. But creating something that you enjoyed creating, something that you like, something that you think is awesome, and just putting it out there. And typically that's how it works. You succeed on things that you enjoyed building. I know you guys have probably heard a lot that you should create something. It doesn't matter what you like, you should create something for the market. You should create something that everybody else will like because that's what's going to sell. No. Here's the thing, guys. If you pursue or go and try to create something that you don't care about, but you're doing it because you think it's marketable, or you think other people are like it, or you think it's sellable, or whatever, then you're doing it for the money. And if you're doing it for the market, and you're doing it for everyone else, and you're doing it for the money, you won't enjoy the process. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, and you don't enjoy the process, then you're not going to be creative. And if you're not going to be creative, your product, service, book, creation, whatever it is you're doing, is not going to be that good. It's not going to make money. It's not going to be sellable. People aren't going to relate to it. People aren't going to resonate with it because you didn't enjoy doing it, so it sucks. Because how you make something great is by putting all of yourself into it. And the only way to put all of yourself into something is to be really, really creative and just enjoy the process. And enjoy the process of the creative inside you. For me, I've done so many things in my life, guys. I've done so many things in my life. I've written books. I've acted in several small indie films, and I loved acting. I loved acting. Acting is great. I'm an artist. I'm an artist of sorts. I'm a creative. So I've done acting when I was younger. I've done modeling. I've done all of these different things. I was never perfect at any of it. I never did any of it to make money. The 2 or 3 years that I was an actor, guys, I maybe made $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, something like that in 3 years. I worked a part-time job moving things, moving heavy objects for corporate companies. I was a mover, a grunt, basically. And I worked part-time there, made anywhere between $800 a month to sometimes as little as $400 or $500 a month, or maybe $100 from acting. And that was the income that I got by on from age 17 until around age 20. I didn't have that much money. I didn't have hardly any money from 16 and a half until 20 years old. But I loved acting. Still love it. I love the creative process of putting yourself into a character and putting the character into yourself and becoming that. Acting is not really acting. Acting is being. So that was great. So I've done acting. I've done that. I've done modeling. That was great too, but that wasn't my thing. I wanted to try it. I thought I might be passionate about it. I wasn't. But I pursued it, not for the money, but because I thought I'd be passionate about it. That's why I pursued it. Don't be afraid to pursue anything, guys. Even if you fail after a year, it's not what it is you're doing. It's what you'll learn from that experience and take and put it into something else. What you're building yourself into. So I've done acting. I've done modeling. I've written over 7 books. I've made just under $1,000 on all the books so far. So not that insanely much, but done okay. The book that I spent all year writing this year, #Gains, is about to come out, as you guys know. I loved every second of writing that book. I loved every second of getting up every day and having my morning coffee, listening to inspirational stuff for about 30 minutes, and getting down and writing for 1 to 6 to even 8 hours some days. That was great. I absolutely loved it. I wrote the book because I wanted to write the book, and I wrote the things that I wanted to write. And the book is what I wanted the book to be, 100%. Even if there are mistakes in the book, even if it could have been better, even if this page or that page or this could have been better, I think it's an awesome book that I wrote. I am super stoked that I was able to write 103,000 words from someone that's written only small books of 10,000 words before. I wrote a book with 450 pages. I'm not bragging, guys. I'm just saying, if you guys want to do something, just do it. Don't worry about what everyone else is going to think. Don't worry about the market. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about any of that stuff. If it's something that you think you might love, you'll make money eventually. The money will come. And the thing about it is you'll love every second of it. You'll get cold chills when you're doing it. Look, you'll get cold chills. You'll love what you're doing. You'll inspire others with the amount of love you have for what you're doing. And you'll get followers because of that. Because you love what you're doing, and people see that, and they can resonate with that, and they can relate to that, so they'll follow you for that, and then eventually the money will come. I'm not even worried about that. I'm not even worried about that. It's stressful sometimes with what I'm doing. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'm not making a lot of money right now. I'm a little scared. I've put a lot of work in this year. I don't have much money left. Waiting for the book #Gains to come out. Waiting for Alpha 100 to pick up. It's stressful. It's stressful. But I know things are going to work out, guys, because I love what I do. I love you guys. I'm so insanely passionate about what I'm doing. So passionate. Because of all those things together. Because I know what I'm thinking. I know that when I'm thinking positive, when I'm thinking forward, that it attracts forward, and so I'm going to move forward. And the same thing can apply to you guys. If you're passionate about something, you'll find a way to make it work. The money will come. You'll find a way to make the money. It will happen. So I promise you guys, it will happen. Just promise me this. Just promise me this, guys. If you want to do something, no matter what it is, no matter what anyone says, no matter what your parents say, no matter what your friends say, no matter what anyone says, if you want to do something, go do it. Just go do it. Please. Humor me. Go do it. I've been pursuing anything and everything that I've wanted to pursue since I was 13 years old. And I've failed a lot. And I've learned a lot. And I've experienced a lot. And I've lived a lot of life for a 22-year-old. And I'm proud of that. I may not be the most successful person in the world. I didn't go to a 5-year college. I didn't get a bunch of certifications. I didn't get a bunch of whatever. I'm not like your general, like, highly schooled college student. Whatever. I'm just not that. I'm just this person that's had all these experiences and learned all of these things, and I've been self-motivated and motivated by the things I'm inspired by, and self-taught, self-learned. That's me. I'm proud of who I am, proud of who I'm becoming. I'm proud of where I've came from, and you guys should be too. You guys should feel the same. You guys should also do the same. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you're working on becoming, and move forward, guys. If you love something, if something means a lot to you, then do it. There is literally nothing stopping you but you. But you. You can come up with all the excuses in the world as to why you're not pursuing what it is you're passionate about that you want to do, but the truth is, you're not pursuing it because you're scared of something. You're scared of failing. You're scared of people not accepting you. You're scared of something completely irrational happening that's not going to happen. Most of the time it's not that bad, and you're really, really, really happy that you're doing it no matter how much money you're making. I'm not making all the money in the world right now filming YouTube videos and making little programs and online coaching here and there and the book income. I'm not making that much money, guys. I'm still living with my dad. I'm to the point now where I about can afford to pay my bills for business and have an apartment and have car insurance payments, stuff like that. But that's, you know, I'm about there. But I'm completely happy and completely satisfied with what I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and end this rant here, guys, and say that whatever you want to do for the last time, just go and do it. Don't worry about being perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Things are going to go wrong. Everything's going to break. You'll fix it. You'll learn. Just go and pursue what you want to pursue. And that's it, guys. I love you guys so much. I'm going to now head to the gym. I'll see you guys later. All love. You guys are freaking amazing.
Done how to work, come over. We just need to slow the motion. I spilled all my emotions tonight, I'm sorry.
It's me,